Okay. Hello. It took me a while to realize. Wow, it's on. It's on. Y'all know how my equipment be. So it just be like flip over. Y'all know I'm tech savvy and not tech savvy at the same time. I gotta stop calling myself not tech savvy. I'm less experienced at tech. There we go. Pivot. We did better. We did better. We were misaligned and now we're back aligned. Doing better. So, hold up, y'all. Y'all know me and this. Y'all know me and this lip gloss. Me and my prop. Me and my prop. My lip gloss is my prop. Sometimes it's a microphone. Okay, not today. Not today, y'all. I'm doing better. The mic is the mic getting better? I feel like it's getting better. Um. So, anyways, what are we getting into today? I don't know what we're getting into today. It's been a very busy day for me. Just doing things. Like I went to sleep late. Not gonna lie, I went to sleep pretty late stream watching because it's like TV. Like, come on, it's Twitch. It's called Twitch TV for a reason, and I be watching like TV because I really don't watch TV. So, anyways, there's that because I don't have time to watch TV. Now I'm just realizing more things as I say more things. My mind is correlating the things that I'm saying with my thought process, and now I'm thinking more things. Okay, so I don't really I don't really have the time to watch TV if I'm always watching Twitch TV. But always but anyways, there we go. There we go with that. I'm like, which way we going? Okay. That's how you could tell my day was pretty busy today and pretty hectic and doing all the things. I'm still trying to come down into pause. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna say it again. I'm still trying to come down and get to a relaxed state in this moment. So just bear with me. And I still have other things to do. Like I have things to like look up and stuff, but nobody wants to see me do random errands and random activities. Who wants to see that? Anybody? Okay, nobody. See, nobody wants to see me do that. So we're we're not we are not going to take up too much time. Hold up, stop, pause, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I heard, now this is all speculation and this is all rumor, but I heard since a lot of people couldn't get into Streamer U, there's another opportunity coming up that Drewski is doing, and it was like could have been in Streamer U. So I don't know if this is true or not, but they said it would give another opportunity for streamers that were rejected, basically. You gotta say what it is, that were rejected or just didn't get in for whatever reason. The opportunity to try it again could have been in Streamer U. So I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's like could have been. I don't know if it's like could have been records, but I was aligned. When I found out or heard about this, I was like, what? What could I do? I was working on my audition. I was like, maybe in my mind. Now all of this is imagination when I got this information. But I was like, what is it that I could possibly do? I was like, maybe I'll do some music. So you know what beat came to my mind? That I told y'all I can't get out of my mind. Who the fuck is DDG? Who the fuck is DDG? So I was like, I like the beat. So I was like, could have been in Streamer U if I only had more views. So I'm working. I'm working on it. It was trash. It was trash. Okay, back to the drawing board then. Never mind. Maybe I can't couldn't get in Streamer U and can't get in. Could have been in Streamer U. You know what? We'll pivot. We'll pivot. We'll move on. And see what's happening. So today I was watching. It was apparently, and you know what? Get off my cake because somebody was like, "You are you low key obsessed with it." I'm low key a streamer, and this is happening in the streamer community. Don't doesn't it when something happen in your community, you want to keep abreast, you want to keep informed, and actually, it's like watching TV. So knock it off, okay? Not knock it off. And if like I don't know, when I was growing up, whenever you said that, whenever you said that, you did. Can we see me? Let me move the chair. Hold up. So whenever somebody said, just knock it off, that's what you would do. Just knock it off. That means just stop. Just stop. Just knock it off. And first of all, people be trolling. I ain't like this sound slide today, but it's alright. People be trolling and saying you do this and you do that, and shut up. You do the same thing. Cause you're watching too. Did you see this? Because then I get the next comment is did you see this? Yes, I saw this. I thought you wasn't watching this. So whatever. I feel like why people gotta secret watch stuff? Like why does that have to be a thing? Yeah, you caught that. Yeah, you caught that, and you didn't catch that. Like why have to be like that? Like a it don't have to be like that. We all want to see what's going on and what's happening. Okay? So you don't have to like secret watch and say, I ain't see that, man, that happened. No. You see how exaggerated that no was? That's how exaggerated that lie was. That's why I had to hit it for so long. You seen that? No. Meanwhile, the whole time they saw it. The whole time they caught it before you, and they waiting to see your reaction. And then you bring it up. You saw this? No, I ain't see this. Then they watching it. They watching it like they saw it before. And I'm watching it like, why they watching it like this? What's Because I'm catching it for the first time. It's so many channels. It's so many channels to watch at one point in time. But you know what I am appreciative of as I am watching? That people like crisscross and they cross paths. And then you end up seeing like somebody that you are used to watching or usually watching or just watching at the time. They cross paths with somebody new and you're like, wow, who is that? What's that? Or what's going on over there? It's like the best low key, like this is like one of the best TV shows that I've ever seen. You wanna know why? Because it's live. And in the era of me growing up, it was like real world TV. It was like what else? College Hill. It was like that kind of combination. So watching this for me, it's kind of like watching those things coupled together. Like real world was like real reality, like real live, but they recorded it. This is being live recorded and this is happening as we're watching. Like that's next. Okay, that might not be next level for you, but that's next level for me, seeing how far things have actually progressed, and it's cool. And just as a people watcher and an observer, it's cool for me. And also people that like to watch TV. You know what? I'm tired of trying to classify things and explain things. Everything don't need an explanation. Like it's gonna start to get to a point where I say what I said and I stand 10 toes down on what I said because guess what? What is the theme? What is the no? It's not a theme. What is the running catchphrase? Your opinion is your opinion, and my opinion is better. Okay. So then, what else do I be saying? Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. So there is that. Now, for all of those who want to secret watch, go ahead and secret watch and get your secret watch on. However, intermittently, dang, we keep using we keep using the word intermittently. Let's let's switch that up. Infrequently, throughout this stream, or sporadically. Y'all know I like that word because I learned that from Clueless at a very early age. I was watching Clueless and was like, "What's happening here?" But I like it. It's fun to watch. But anyways, sporadically we may go in and out just to pop on, just to pop on, just to see what's going on, what's happening, see if we gonna see somebody new, or just to see what the usual people that we like to watch are doing. So there is that. All right. I have been. Sometimes I get up here. Sometimes I get up here and I be going and going and going and going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Cause I also don't know who else be going and going like that. Now that I'm thinking about that, what other is that a metaphor? When you compare something to something, that's a metaphor, right? I think so. Don't quote me. Um, but can we find a new metaphor for going? What else could you be going like? Like I don't, my mind doesn't even want to go there. So you know what? I feel like a lot of people have arrived at this point. That's why we just keep saying what we're saying. Okay, so there, so there is that. So I know that getting back to the point, because we pivoted and went all kinds of directions. But getting back to the point, I've been saying that to say I've been running my mouth, y'all. And now I feel like I need a little bit of music because I'm still trying to like come out of that mode of just being, you know, trying to get things done. And this is like relaxing almost. It's a relaxing moment. You know what? Now my mind goes to I feel like I found this video on Instagram and I don't know why it relaxed me, but it was just so soothing. It was somebody like lubing up a lug nut. And it's the way. Let me see. Let me see if they could find. Let me see if they could find that video. Cause in this moment, I feel like that would help. I was about to play some music, but then music might get me hyped and turned up. Because I feel like on the teeter. I feel like on the teeter edge of that. So it might get over the top. Now let's see if we could find that Instagram video. Because I feel like that might become, you know what else? You know what else on Instagram that calms me down? The soaps. We've discussed this before. The crumbling of the soaps and the crumbling of the chalks, like chalk ASMR, gets me every time. I don't know why I could just I don't know why I could just like watch that for long periods of time, just sitting there stuck, just sitting there stuck, and then realizing as I'm sitting there stuck, girl, you've been watching people crumble chalk and dip it in oil for about 30 minutes. It's time for you to go and do something else with yourself. Because what are we really doing here? And then I have that moment of shame. And then I look back at the screen, and then I get stuck again. So we end up right back in the cycle. So let's not watch that because we might get stuck watching that. I'm only trying to find the video of like the guy lubing up the lug nut. I think it was some large kind of gear. He was lubing up a gear what I think is called blue oil or something or oil number. I don't know. I'm saying stuff I don't know nothing about. Let me just try to find this. Oh, it says perfect grease, longer bearing life when you put the grease on it. But look at this. This had me stuck. See the way he wrapping this around here? Come on now. There we go. Cause at first he was doing it fast, then he started Then he started taking his time with it, being real careful, getting all the sides around, making sure it was evenly coated. Just gearing up everything to just slide right on in. Did you see that? Or just to slide right on? I don't know. It was something it was something to watch. I watched it a couple times. You know what? Let me watch it one more time. Just one more time. It's very relaxing. The way he gripped it and slid the lube on, it was like, wow. Pause. But still, it was like, wow. And meanwhile, I'm talking about this now. let's get let's get back. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man. Okay, let's not get caught up. You know what else has gotten me caught up? I stumbled across this page called Cabinet Carl. And Cabinet Carl, I just every time I see the videos, I laugh. I laugh and then I get upset at the same time. What does he show? He shows people with these potlucks coming up with all these creative dishes, and some of these things are like things I've never heard of or things that I've never seen before, nor are they things that I want to try at all. Because I was like, what is this? Like, what is this? So, let me see. Is him is him like flinging the aluminum the aluminum foil pans across the countertop when he sees something that's just unacceptable and it looks unedible, and people tag him in these videos and send him all of these potluck videos. Right? Just can you imagine? And also, why are people? This brings me to something else. Let's put a pause in that. Because why are people making party potluck videos in the first place? That means that they really, now I'm thinking about it, that means that they really are like confident about the food that they're showing. Because this is I am so and so, and I brought this pan of WTF, and they just be like, "Do you see it? It looks They be showing it off. They be proud of their work. Some of that macaroni and cheese be looking just just so stiff and unedible, and like a black. It be looking like a Roblox. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. And some stuff, and sometimes it just be so loose, and they be saying, check out my mac and cheese, and then I'll be like, that's not noodle soup. What is that? What is that? Okay, so let's see. Because some of this stuff is just unacceptable. It gets to a point. It gets to a point where we gotta stop whatever this is, the potluck party videos. Because imagine you cooking and trying your hardest, and then you ended up on something like Cabinet Carl, and he's flinging the aluminum pan all the way out of the kitchen and in the trash can, in the nearby trash can. Because we looking like, what is that? Okay. I don't even know. You know, the Instagram algorithm just just puts like, see, now I don't know because the videos look, the Instagram algorithm just, puts random things on your timeline, but also it's random things that caught my attention and I actually got interested in. Let's see. This is a new one. Let me see this one. So we're gonna watch it together. But I don't know if I should eat this food yet. We should look at it and see what we got. Back there sitting in the front or whatever. We got some food. We cook some food. I'm like, okay, what y'all cook? They got collard greens, macaroni, okay, I'm gonna check it out. I don't got that in it. That's what I'm gonna eat. Man, I'm mad. Okay, we got something that say corn, but we got some gravy. Oh shit! What is that? Get it? What is that? What was that? See, what was that? What was that last? What was that last thing? Now I gotta go back because what was that? I couldn't even get a good glimpse of it. Was it potatoes? That was potatoes at the end, but it was sliced at the top. But that was a pan full of onions. What was that? Oh no. Oh no. But you know what? I feel like we might have to give her some slack. She cooked all that by herself. She was she was afraid to show it off a little bit. She must have knew she was gonna end up on Cabinet Carl. But you know what sealed the deal for her? With whatever that was at the end. But I don't think she cooked that dude. Nah, I can't see. You see what I mean? Nah, it's glitching. Nah, I feel like somewhere, you know, she might not want this to be seen again. However, it's gonna be seen again. I mean, a lot of people. Oh no! See, I had to see this up close. This corn for what is that gravy? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is? Hold up now. Cause I couldn't really see it at first. Now I gotta run back. What is the gravy that was? Corn pudding. What is this? This is gravy. I thought maybe this was like an attempt at black eyed peas. This could have been a juice left over from when you're cooking green beans. This could have been, and I don't even know because I can't say that because what kind of green beans would you be cooking that would be this thick like this? This look like it could have been an attempt at some beans. And this is great. What is in that? Imagine pulling up and you trying to fix you a plate and you come in and you pull a pan back. Ugh. Throw up? What is this? Who did this? I would have thought I was being pranked. Who did this? Who did this? Absolutely not. Now let's continue on because I gotta view this again. Ugh. It looked like it could have been the remnants of like pot residue. Like when you clean up, when you scrape a good pot after you cooked a good meal, it could have been that. It could have been. That's what it looked like. It was. School. Who? All right. Let's go back. We gotta get off the gravy. Now the collard greens wasn't bad, but they just don't look cooked all the way. See, they look like they could have been smothered just a little bit longer. We gotta get to the point where we stop all this fast cooking and people, they like quick meals and fast meals and all of this stuff because they used to eating fast food and they like things fast regardless because we just like things fast. However, a good a good meal, a good meal is slow cooked. It's not with all of that fast rushing and stuff. Now, can you cook a fast meal? Yes, in like 30. Can you whip something up in like 30 minutes? Absolutely. Should you be whipping up collard greens in 30 minutes? Absolutely not. See, that's what I'm talking about. But somewhere, somebody, probably this girl right here, saying, I have a 30-minute recipe for collard greens. And somewhere somebody saying, ooh, 30 minutes for collard greens? Just stop it right there. That's where it needs to end. That's where it needs to end. Cause if you eat greens, collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, whatever the greens is, it's a staple in the black community. If that is what you eat, then you know good greens ain't taking no 30 minutes. Come on now. So stop it right before you get tempted to say, I could cook greens in 30. No, you can't. You cannot. Okay. Now let's see what else they had going on. He ain't slide that pan fast enough. Okay, so the mac. Oh, my stomach. Wait a minute. The mac and cheese. The mac and cheese. They ate the mac and cheese, so we don't know if the mac and cheese was good or not. But I don't like the way this look. It looks melted and pasty at the same time, and it's looking like, it's looking like as soon as you swallow and that cheese hit that taste bud, your artery is straight clogged. Right in that moment when you scoop it, up out of the pan, or you scoop it from your plate, you know, and put it to your mouth. As soon as it hits your, cholesterol. That's what it looked like. Okay, let's keep moving on. I just, cause he had to zoom in on it. He had, and I know y'all want to see it, but also y'all could just go look it up for yourself because we wasn't supposed to be spending too much time on this. Let me see. Got collard greens. Oh my god. Let's go back to this mac and cheese. It was bust down though. I see. It just don't look like I would want to eat it. But some people just be like, they'll just eat anything. And I guess, in the right circumstance, it might be like, let me just take a try. Because sometimes when you see stuff, the appearance, even though we eat with our eyes, sometimes you see stuff and the appearance look a little off. But then somebody else will be then like bust it down and be like, man, I don't care, it's good. And you be like, is it good? Let me see it again. The way he eating it, make it look good, but also the way it look, it don't look like he should be eating it like that. Let me just get a little sample of this and see. And then sometimes it might be good, and then sometimes it might be like, my eyes didn't deceive me. He's just hungry. Okay, let's see what else we got. See, the mashed potatoes didn't look bad. The mashed potatoes look like fufu. They did. They looked very thick. But that gravy. Wait, hold up. Going back. See, going back. So we saw the gravy, and then we saw the mashed potatoes, and the mashed potatoes look like fufu. See, it also, you know what? The mashed potatoes also could have passed for homemade Play-Doh or paste, some kind of paste, because they were they were pretty thick. Maybe they needed that loose gravy that she had up there, whatever that questionable gravy that was up there, and I'm still questioning what that gravy was. But you know what? We're not going back because we could spend about 53 minutes analyzing this video, and I don't want to. It's not that. It's not that serious. We Oh, that was just. Wait a minute. Now that I saw what this actually was, see, I told y'all I couldn't see. I called this onions. I called this potatoes. This is cucumbers. This is cucumbers. But now that I'm seeing this, don't piss me off because who brought a pan full of unevenly chopped sliced cucumbers that people could have possibly thought was pickles. However, this ain't no pickle, this is a cucumber. And going back, now that I'm thinking, now that I'm thinking, going back, what kind of spread was this? What, it was just all starches and sides, and somebody said it was all starches and sides, so we needed to incorporate something fresh like this fresh cucumber with a little water they slapped on it just to keep it wet. What was the what is this? I'm trying to make my mind I'm trying to I'm trying to make my mind know or realize what this is. This ain't no pickle, and then I would be pissed off. Ooh, pickles. And eat that and be like, this ain't no pickle. And then who brought pickles? We're not at a picnic. This is a potluck. Who brought pickles to the potluck? That would have been my question. I don't know, bruh. So, anyways, they had. Let's go back. Or they did have other greens. They did have collard greens. They had collard greens. They had gravy. We're gonna gravy. Collard greens, gravy, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes. That was it, and pickles. That was the. Cause we just gonna call this pickles. Dude, he should have just. And you know what? At the end, he did do that. At the end, he kept slapping them pans back and forth. Cause throw the whole potluck away. Right. And somewhere somebody saying she tried. She did. She did, and she succeeded because people ate it. So it wasn't a fail. It wasn't a fail. It was just like, what you know what? Let's get off of that because now I'm feeling sorry that she ended up on Cabinet Carl, but still, ma'am, you ended up on there, and it wasn't me that put you up there. So I don't have to do all this. Hi, I don't have to do all of this explaining my muscle arms. Do they look muscular today? Yo, I've been sleep on my gym. I've been sleep on my gym regimen for real. But let's just get off it. Oxtail blue crab. I never. People just people just be doing. People just really be doing anything. Okay, let's see what's happening. Let's catch a little TV. We will segue to we about to watch TV. We about to watch Twitch TV. Okay, who we finna watch? 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 Things are happening and we're missing it. We'll catch up with some things. I wonder if it's gonna let me do like a what? What? Nothing. Oh, it says overview.
Becoming them options. You going to homecoming with somebody? I bet that's all I need to hear.
Oh, everybody's looking for a homecoming date.
Get back in the room.
I feel like I seen somewhere that Max and Wardrobe are going together.
What do I do with us? I'm tired. I said ads are too long.
Nah, how we make it here before your man?
Say again?
How we make it here before your man?
No, he went in the room. I put the camera down though, Pete.
I wanna just, you know who else? Hold on. I feel like we need to find. I feel like we need to find Phantom because something is always. I feel like something is always happening with Phantom. Let's see what else is going on.
Here? Yeah.
Oh, they had
Beyonce,
that same
hell
show.
no, Miss Jenkins. Leonardo DiCaprio. That's it.
Hey, what is this production that they
Boy.
working on?
You're gonna be right here in the second row. Plant yourself back up a little, and then you're gonna scoot over a little so that we can see. Yeah, there you go. And then you're gonna give me your introduction. No, I'm sick.
You're sick of me.
And then who's next in the first position?
Oh my goodness. Did it hit or what? Did it land or what? Because I feel like it landed.
Yeah, that's Billy. Okay, so
All right,
you're gonna have
they're working on their production of whatever show that they're
I don't
coming
know
up
because I
with.
love mama.
I think that's
I
the
love that.
drama. I think that's the drama club. Hey,
Sometimes
hey,
gotta let the
baby.
devil out.
Stream is going well.
Sometimes
How are
gotta
you?
let the devil out. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Too much. I just let me.
Are you doing well? Yeah, I can see the change. Yeah, I'm improving. We're moving and doing better things.
Answer right away. You could have a second. I'm right here, ready to
The
listen.
biggest thing holding me back.
Think about thoughts you've had throughout the last few months, weeks.
The biggest thing holding me back is
Yourself. It could be.
it would probably be myself. And the reason I say that is because of the fact that I don't. When I feel like the energy ain't, I'm gonna kind of like stay to me.
Yeah.
Like I
I'm not
said,
gonna just be on my own path.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel that.
And it's not that easy for me to. And I'm not even trying to be an asshole, but a lot of the people that stream, I don't know.
Yeah, facts.
And I feel like a lot of motherfuckers expect you to know these people when you come in here, and it's like, bro, go do this, go, you should do this, nigga, fuck you. I don't know. I'm ready to
oh,
try to
where's
be
she
an asshole,
from?
but it's like, fuck, like I don't know them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Is she from the East Coast?
Oh,
It's
but
giving
you gotta
East
understand
Coast
this. You gotta
energy.
understand that it's like, yeah. Look, this is what I would say. Am I getting off track? Okay.
I'm loving everything coming out your fucking Keep going. Keep going.
Wait, he the fraternity leader now? What he doing?
Fuck, I just lost.
What he
Let
my
me
back
change the
muscle?
track.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Don't buck me up. Don't buck, cause my back.
Expect you to know everybody
I
around
be
this
working
motherfucker.
on them
I
back
don't
muscles,
fucking.
baby.
You don't really know him like that. And then you lost your train of thought. But
That's my
that's okay.
That's my favorite part. Okay, we can't see. Wait. Can we see or we cannot see? I don't know. Some things you gotta see in person. I work hard. I work hard on my back. Okay, let's see. I work hard on my entire body, but for some reason my back, just the results have been excellent. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, happy episode. Oh, you can see? Good, good. I'm from New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, also known as the Boo Baby. I'm a Nola baby. Yeah, I'm a Nola baby, driving crazy. I be working a lot. I be working sometimes. Just intermittently. Just a little work here and there. Oh, they playing basketball. Who? You know what I never saw? Who made the basketball team? Oh, also new person. Hey, Laura. New new person that I have followed today. Follow today. I think his name is King. I feel like I saw him at DreamCon. I'm trying to. I think that's his name. I think didn't he? You sent me, Laura. Didn't you send me some graphics or something on Discord? That was you. That was you that sent me the fire graphics. But what was I saying? Is that yeah, King 68 degrees. I feel like okay, never mind. Sorry. I feel like I saw him at DreamCon, but I'm not sure. But I remember seeing like I feel like it really could have been him. It was like a really tall guy, and he was just I was like, wow, he's really tall. But he also I caught like I feel like he caught my attention because he was recording. And in my mind, when I saw him, I was like, wow, he's really tall. So he probably has the greatest POV because he can like really catch everything because he was really tall. But I feel like that was him, but I'm not sure. But oh, you new in the chat? Oh, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Now let's see. Y'all think they have the chops with this it's it's Prince for real. It's Prince for real. And I like the look. Every time he does the long hair don't care look, I like it. I like seeing it. It looks good on him. It gives Prince vibes. I used to I'm saying I used to. Actually, still a Prince fan. Because I feel like who else could do it like Prince? It was just something. It was just something about Prince, and also following people that were very close to him. Cat Williams has mentioned being very close to him and being friends with him. Just like listening to people who were in his presence, they say his presence was like really great, like it was really magical. It was just really something like alluring, like it just pulled you in. But they also say he was like the coolest person, and I feel like looking at him, it's just something about him. It's just like wow. Now I'm talking about the actual Prince, who the late great Prince. Now this Prince does the same thing, but previously I was talking about the late great Prince, Purple Rain Prince. This is Thong Song Prince.
Yeah, take this one, take this one.
Filipino Thong. I don't know. Y'all think this basketball team?
Yeah,
Y'all think
that's
they
good.
gonna beat whoever they playing against?
Holding it down, That's good. That's good.
And then I also saw on somebody's stream that there are 80 cheerleaders. Oh my goodness, the coach with 80 cheerleaders. That is a lot of cheerleaders to coach. That is like but you know what? I feel like it makes me think about Bring It On. How many because when I've seen professional cheerleaders perform before and their groups were like large, but I don't think they were 80 deep large. It makes me think about Bring It On. How many people were on that team? Maybe like 50? That's a lot. That's a lot of cheerleaders to manage. And to get people on one accord. So shout out to him because he was working hard. I saw a video on Instagram where they were doing some tumbling, and I was like, wow, some of these cheerleaders have they have actual skills. Like, they could have been in gymnastics, they could have been cheerleaders before. I was like, wow, look at this, look at the tumbling. It was so cool to watch. And I'm interested. I like tumble. I like tumbling. Never knew how to tumble because I just never dedicated myself to tumbling. We didn't have. I feel like people that do tumble, they also went to like gymnastics and stuff. I didn't go to gymnastics. Um, but tumbling always fascinates me, and I like the jumps. I like the floor jumps, and then I like in air jumps. Oh my goodness, it's fun to watch. And also, it's like it can be hard to create because everybody has to be so strategic. You have to have people that weigh just a certain amount so you could toss them up, and then meanwhile, while they're being tossed up, they have to do their trick or whatever it is, their stunt, their trick, their stunt. So it's a lot of things that go into that. So I'm just curious to see, what's going to happen at the basketball game because I'm pretty sure they're going to have their own segment. So that'll be interesting to watch, right? I think so. Okay. Who else we gonna keep in there? We just we just clicking. I wish and I think I tried to do that and it just wouldn't let me do it. Like how you could just scroll across sometimes. Oh, okay. Wardrobe is at cheer practice. All right. I tried to look. Does anybody know? I think the cheer coach's name is Walter, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but I tried to look to see if he was streaming, but I don't remember if I saw from his POV. Now I feel like people are doing other things because they had more cheerleaders in this. However, this is enough cheerleaders. This is more than enough cheerleaders to look uniform and to look like something so that you're like, wow, oh my goodness. All right, let's see who else we finna pick on. The cheerleaders are getting the instructions.
I would rather know because I'm not about to put on a half-ass show either. So like, if it's gonna be that, then we can scrap it and we can just play games. Honestly, I'm not gonna be mad either one. I'm as
This for the High School Musical?
okay. Okay. Well, yeah. I think the fun thing the other time we just play games, but this time it's just like what class? Science. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. I know a lot of people were.
I like Yana's theater look. It's very cute.
Okay. So have you been at Stream University? Like, where have you been?
The pony with the hat vibe is very
Really?
cute.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So what are we doing?
No, they're just good PR, just bringing chairs back.
No, yeah, because too many people are leaving, so I was just about to be like, let's just play games. Okay. No, no, I'm not gonna. Okay, I will use it. I will use it. And then Jason also uses
All
it.
right, let's see.
No, you about to leave. Just be honest.
Let's see what else we got going on.
Okay, okay.
wearing T-Pain's class. I was like, what's happening? Okay.
Bro, we have no more janitors. They wasn't doing shit anyway. It stinks.
All right, I got. Is there a bathroom in this vicinity?
It's facility. It's facility.
Is my mic on? All right, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
I'm rapping, so it just depends on whatever you want
I
to
feel like I want to see from T-Pain's POV.
Like 6 verses?
Honestly, I think he's just doing this right now, but he will know. But if you do stuff, just put stuff like
All right. So, because we're not gonna spend the entire time. We wanted to peek and right, because I could just get caught up, y'all, watching people like scrolling, hopping into this one, hopping into that one, hopping into that one, and also it's not moving. It's not moving fast enough. It's not moving fast enough for me. So I just, I be looking and like trying to see what's going on. I like different POVs. We know this. We already know this because when I watch the basketball games or sports in general, it's always, or if you, I can say, not even me, but if you watch sports, they always catch another POV. So, and it's good to see the shots from another angle. I like that in real life too. Even though other people are recording, I like to see, ooh, because people catch different things, right, from their POV. So I want to scroll past. We never intended this to be a long stream because I really could, maybe later pop on. I don't want to promise that. There's no promise that. There's no promise there with that. But it's been busy and I need to catch back up and do more things, other things that I have in store for myself, and there will be other things that we have in store together, right? Okay, so we are out. See y'all later.